Hello, and welcome to this provider overview of ByteBlock software. Shift request. Click on the Provider tab to access the shift request. There are two ways to access this screen. You can click on Shift Request within the menu, or you can select that specific shift request from the schedules. By default, the latest version will display within the Schedule menu. If you need to access an older or future schedule, just click on the Schedule menu. Location. If you work at multiple locations within your group, by default it will say all locations. In the Provider menu, it will display your name. The due date will display, and it will tell you the date and your requested shifts or your requested hours. It will also tell you in the email that you receive the time when it closes. If you're scheduled for any pre-scheduled shifts, you can hover over and the little pop-up will display, and it will tell you the names of the shifts and the dates and the times. You have access to enter and comment on the bottom of each day by clicking on the little toggle editing of provider comments or using the keyboard shortcuts Control and 2. And as you can see, it says Brown provider comment on the first. If you click the little pencil icon, you can go ahead and enter in a comment. And then you can click OK. You can also delete it by just clicking on the pencil again, and it gives you the option to delete. If you no longer want to look at your comments, you can click on Control or 2 or the toggle editing of provider comments icon, and it will remove the little pencil icon at the bottom of the day. If you'd like to see the schedule key for the times of the shifts, you can click on the little I for information. It will show you the start and end times for each shift. If there are multiple facilities within your schedule, we call them sites, and as you can see here, I have emergency department and urgent care. And if you just wanted to go ahead and take off just for one specific site, you can click on the menu and you'll be given options. You have need off, wish off, available, and you can click cancel, or you could also click escape and the pop-up will be dismissed. To enter in a request on the calendar, click on the menu to request need off, wish off, and available. Need off means that you are unable to work this shift. You can bypass the menu options and directly make this entry by selecting the letter N and click on the shift with a pink background, and it shows a letter N, meaning that you're need off for that shift. Wish off. You do not want to work this shift, but you're available if the shift cannot otherwise be scheduled. So you can do the same. You can select wish off from the menu, or you could do the keyboard shortcut for a specific shift. Select the W key and click at the same time. Available. You wish to remove an existing off or request on designation for a shift and return it to being simply available to work. You could also use the keyboard shortcut by clicking on F and click at the same time on a shift, or you could use the option from the menu. So if you wanted to come over to shift 3 and select the menu, you could go ahead and click on available, and as you can see, you'll be available to work shift 3. Now, depending on the settings per your admin, the request on feature will allow you to request to work a shift. You could also use the keyboard shortcuts and select the letter R and click at the same time. Or you can select the specific shift that you want to request on to work from the menu, and you'll get a pop-up. And this is an optional feature where you can add a comment to your admin explaining why you want the shift. It's up to you if you want to enter in a comment or not. And then you can go ahead and click OK. And as you can see, shift 4 I've requested on to work, and you can see the shift name is highlighted in green and there's a little R. And depending upon your schedule administrator settings, this feature might also be turned on for you, where you can hover over the letter R and see who actually requested on for a shift. You can also see if someone else requested on. It will display a blue R, and you can hover over it and it will tell you who requested on for that shift on the 11th. For shift 2, and it shows us provider Allen. If you're pre-scheduled to work a shift by your schedule administrator, the shift name display like this, and the letter P, and as you can see it says pre-scheduled to brown. You can still also request pre-scheduling for the same shift and provide an explanation of your reasons. Your schedule administrator will ultimately make the decision about how the shift is scheduled. If you add a comment, you can hover over the letter R and it will display for you. Thank you for watching.